Oh hey, what's going on everybody? My name's Kobe Scroby. Welcome back to The Wolf Among Us. Thanks so much for coming to hang out with me tonight. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the stream, make sure you follow, turn on notifications, and if you'd like to support the channel, avoid seeing the ads, and you'd also be welcome to join my private Satisfactory server. You can subscribe for $5, or you can subscribe for free by using a Twitch Prime. If you or someone you know has an Amazon Prime account, you can connect that to your Twitch account and you'll get a free Prime subscription every month. You could choose to use it here. Otherwise, you gotta be lucky to get gifted a sub. If you're watching later on YouTube and you'd like to join the Satisfactory server, you can use the YouTube join button or the Patreon link in the description. If you do any of those things, make sure you look for a Discord link in the YouTube description or pinned in the Twitch chat. Message me there. I'll get you the server information, help you get logged in if you need it, and we'll schedule time to come play with you. I was just on there last night doing some work. It's up all the time. You can come and go play whenever you would like to. Alright, this is episode 5. This is the last episode in the game. We just got into the Crooked Man's house through the portal. Tiny Tim brought us over to where everybody was meeting, and we sat down to talk, and that was it. We're about to see what's going to happen. Cry wolf. Here we go.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that,
That's Faith from the beginning.
Not if I can avoid it.
She has a ribbon around her neck. Her head was off the next day. Or later that day. Right there.
No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
But it was glamored to be Snow White.
Do you even give a shit about us? The strays.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
She can't take the ribbon off.
We're destroying the tree.
Or her head will fall off.
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're
I
not
remember
really
Snow
gonna
being
send
there
me
for
to the
that.
farm, are you?
I don't know. Snow will come around. She's just... the crane thing hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
Silver bullet from Bloody Mary.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff?
The
We have a
Crooked Man.
great deal to discuss.
What happened to your eye? Telltale Games, here we go. This is the end. This has been really cool, and I'm excited for the second one that's supposed to come out this year. Also, it's not necessarily Telltale anymore, but I'm excited that we're going to play New Tales from the Borderlands tomorrow. Assuming I finish this tonight, which I should. Also, I'm still a little bit sick, and I'm going to be coughing and muting, so...
You've come a long way.
We.
You must be tired.
Whoa.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, very...
I'll have a drink. I'm here for a reason. We're not friends. Ooh, do we trust him enough to... He knew we were coming, right? I'm here for a
It's
reason.
elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
Jersey Devil. We fought him.
Well,
Why is he
Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You killed those women. You tried to kill me. You're destroying this town.
You're destroying this town. You've been doing it for ages.
Destroying this town? What on earth do you mean?
What the hell do you think I mean? Slavery? Kidnapping? Extortion? Murder? What would you call the wholesale corruption of Fabletown?
I would call it the baseless accusation of a desperate sheriff. How are you certain this isn't some conspiracy against me? I'm a well-connected man. Well...
You're behind the conspiracy? Who would do that? You can't play me. His logo is on the boxes. Who would do that?
Moneyed. People do like to take their shots at me.
Who would try to pull that on you?
Oh, I don't know. Fables with a grudge. People who want a stake in my shops and services. But I can understand the confusion, and I'm truly sorry about the trouble all this has caused you. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with.
An unfortunate bit of business? You're gonna tell me right now who killed him?
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
I'm the law here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
You think I'm scared of you? You're nothing more
That's
than a...
enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
Georgie Porgy.
However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Yeah, I killed him, so what?
You piece of
Should've
shit. Why'd you do it?
Just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this!
And then
you told me
attempt to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this! You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fuck...
All right, let's talk.
You can't just hand me over! What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us!
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I'd
Who is that girl? I don't know who that is.
give a fuck if I'm the one... Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Get
are?
the fuck out of
I
here.
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying? Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
Grab Georgie, grab Crooked Man. I'm not leaving. I feel like if I grab Georgie, there's going to be a fight or shooting. I'm not leaving.
I told you.
I'm not going anywhere.
This could have gone so well. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She's not here. Oh.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Maybe I should have grabbed him. Alright, looks like we're getting in a fight anyway. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Who do I hit first? Maybe I should have just grabbed him. I think if I would have grabbed him, this would have happened sooner. Closest one. Zombie rules.
Take this!
Oh, jeez. Oh. Oh, no.
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
What have you done? Ugh. Oh, no.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you.
You suck.
Oh God. This way.
Go through the portal. Go through the portal. Go. Yep.
Come on, Dorothy.
Bringing of the end.
I know.
Who are you, lady? Oh, yeah. Get it. Oh, God. No. There's a wolf running down the street. A werewolf. Now we're playing Cluster Truck.
Fuck! What was that?
What do you think it was?
Take him off!
I thought he was going to peel the roof off. Not just punch it. Is that my health on the bottom? Oh, jeez.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Come on.
Right. Fuck it!
He just happened to find his exact clothes hanging on the clothesline. Jeez, look at the blood. Nothing? We know they went inside.
Shit.
I didn't die. That was
Come
chapter
on.
2.
We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. How did this happen, Georgie? How did it get this? Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
It's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here. Well, it won't be your fault. It'll all land on me in the end. Oh, fuck.
You're bleeding on the furniture.
It's gonna be okay.
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough?
Stay out of this, Vivian. I'll arrest you too. Why are you protecting him?
Look at him. He's dying.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What?
He made
Big
sure they couldn't
mistakes.
talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then?
I didn't mean...
fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? Ugh. I did what I had to!
What? Why? Why'd you have to? Why'd you do it? You didn't have to do anything.
You can't fucking blame me for that!
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them.
And then he sold me out. Not my problem. You're still responsible.
And then he fucking sold me out.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him.
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die. Do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
Why do they have to die? Why don't you just tell me what's going on?
Told you. You don't know the fuck about anything.
Wait. How is she involved in all this?
This is the original.
Don't pull her
girl
ribbon.
with the ribbon.
I feel like he's gonna pull her ribbon and her head's gonna fall off.
I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off. Couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens?
But we remove her, the spell's broken, they're all free, but her head falls off.
The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me.
Those were your ribbons? How could you? You've been helping him?
You're not innocent here either.
Wait, so you've been helping this asshole? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the Crooked Man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
But why does she have to put it on the other girls? I don't get that.
What are you doing?
Break the spell.
Pull her ribbon.
Save the fucking day.
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
You're right. It's your life.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them?
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't.
Goodbye,
Vivian,
Georgie.
no! Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian!
Jesus.
Damn it!
What's your talk?
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. Oh.
New book of Fables unlocked. Vivian's story, the girl with the ribbon. Vivian was the very first to bear the curse of the purple ribbon. Removing the ribbon would result in death, and any attempt to talk about it was thwarted by the spell upon it. As time went on, she tried to live a normal life. Eventually, she married a nice man, but he was constantly wondering about the ribbon around her neck. Despite her pleas for him to leave it alone, one night, while she was sleeping, he attempted to remove it. As he pulled on the edge of the string, Vivian woke and saw what her husband was doing. In a panic, she pulled away, preventing the ribbon's knot from being undone. Furious, she tried to express the severity of his actions, but her husband was unable to understand. She realized then that she couldn't trust him and decided to leave. She lived alone for the rest of her days in the homelands, preferring the safety of isolation to the risk of another betrayal.
I was just... Oh.
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby.
I think he's holding his intestines inside.
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the Crooked Man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright?
He'll get it worse than you. Why do you care?
Why do you care? Shouldn't you be more worried about yourself here?
Just wanted a nice image to part on. Old foundry by the river, alright? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna do, right?
I can hurt him. You deserve worse.
Well, whatever it is, just get it over with.
You deserve worse than this, Georgie.
I suppose you're right. No more games, alright.
What's up,
We
Zaylen?
both know how this ends.
Dude, you just missed it all. Everybody missed it. We were at the Crooked Man's. We got attacked. He said that Georgie was the one killing people. And then Vivian here, who I don't remember. I mean, I think we saw her at the beginning. She's the original girl with the ribbon around her neck. And if you take it off, her head falls off. But she can't talk about it because of the ribbon's magic. And she pulled her own ribbon and her head fell off. And actually, Georgie here, Georgie Porgy, tried to stab me. And we turned the knife around and stabbed him in the stomach. The Crooked Man escaped with Bloody Mary and the Tweedledee and Tweedledum. And we may have killed the Jersey Devil. Who else was there? Everybody else escaped.
Just make it quick. I know what I did.
All right, Georgie.
Your choice to end Georgie's suffering. You chose. Oh, I bet that made it better. New book of Fables unlocked. What could it possibly be now? The Puddin' and Pie. Vivian and George's place. Vivian and George met during the exodus from the homelands, and they helped each other survive the long journey to the mundane world. Upon their arrival, however, they found it hard to make decent living. With what little money they had, they opened the Pudding and Pie. Operating a strip club may not have been the most desirable occupation, but they figured it was better than to be in charge of a place like this than to be forced through desperation to work at one. Oh, it's better to be the owner than to be forced to work at one. I suppose that's right. Well, looks like the owners are both dead now. Rode hard, put up wet. So he told us where we can find the Crooked Man, the Metalworks. We're about to get into another big fight, I feel like. Five more hours and Paul World drops. I'll have to look at that one again. I think it looked semi-interesting, if I remember correctly.
still warm. He's here, all right.
Yeah, they just got here. We all escaped at the same time. You can enslave humans? Oh, nice. You can do that in Conan Exiles, too. You can lasso humans and drag them back home and then break them on the wheel. They got to push the wheel around until they break, and then they're your slaves. Shouldn't there be like a dick butt up here somewhere?
Of course.
Oh, it's locked. We can't. Better go home. You know, door gonna stop the big bad wolf. And then we turned into the wolf, chased the car down, like picked the car up on the back until the bumper fell off, chased it down over the rooftops, did a little cluster truck jumping from bus to bus. It was cool. There's a Crooked Man symbol again.
So this is where they've been sending these.
That's cool how they do the shadow. Like, it's black on the box until my shadow's over it, and then it's, like, inverted. That's cool. Damn it, Telltale. Isn't Telltale... Don't they not exist anymore, or they got all new people, or something happened? Why'd they have to go and do that? They made good shit. It's a trap. It's a trap. It's a trap. They know you're coming. It's a trap. Someone's gonna go into the molten metal.
Bigby Wolf.
Molten metal.
The big bad wolf.
Don't forget, if we get shot by another silver bullet, he's probably dead. So that's a problem that we have here. What is this? Coffin? What's locked in the coffin?
You used to be something.
Oh, I don't want to go over there. Let's look at this. Pictures of me and Faith. Or me and Snow. Is this the Little Mermaid? I don't know who this is. I don't know who all those are. Snow and a blonde lady. That's Faith and me. Me at the pawn shop. She's not kissing me. She's telling me something. Who is this? Oh, that's Faith yelling at Narissa. Ariel. Who's this, though? Is this Cinderella or something? I don't think we met any blonde ladies like that. Oh no, there's the torture wheel.
They used to fear you.
It's called crap, what is it? It's some woman's name that starts with a C. Is it a Catherine? It's a Catherine wheel. Let's look it up. Catherine wheel. The breaking wheel. How does it work? Why do they call it a Catherine wheel? Saint Catherine was tortured on a wheel by the Emperor Maxentius for refusing to renounce her Christian faith. The wheel broke and Catherine was eventually beheaded instead. Her martyrdom is remembered in the firework called the Catherine wheel. What does Catherine wheel do? The breaking wheel, also known as the execution wheel, the wheel of Catherine or the St. Catherine's wheel, was a torture method used for public execution primarily in Europe from antiquity through the Middle Ages up to the 19th century by breaking the bones of a criminal or bludgeoning them to death. So I don't understand. You just tie him up to the wheel and you start hitting him with a hammer? How did it break bones? Oh, that's not how they're tied. That's not how they're tied up in the other ones.
The breaking wheel was also used as another form of the rack, in which the victim was attached around the rim of the wheel, possibly with the iron spikes piercing through the victim's flesh. He was then stretched along the outside of the wheel until his body was shaped into a semicircle. In some instances, the wheel was then pushed down a hill with the victim still attached. There have also been instances of the victim being attached to the wheel in the shape of a cross and then swung over a burning fire until the wood would finally catch alight and burn the victim alive. The breaking wheel has also come to be known as the Catherine Wheel in honor of Saint Catherine of Alexandria. According to the medieval writings about her life found in the Legenda Sanctorum from the 13th century, Saint Catherine was an intellectual from the early 4th century who was condemned to suffer a punishment on the wheel because she would not renounce her Christian beliefs. However, as the legend goes, Saint Catherine was never actually punished on the wheel, because as soon as she touched it, the wooden wheel miraculously broke in two. Shortly afterwards, Catherine was beheaded instead. It's not confirmed if she really existed, although it is known she was an adored saint during the Middle Ages. Saint Joan of Arc said that she heard Catherine's voice talking to her. The last documented use of the wheel as a form of torture was in Prussia in the year 1841, after which time the practice was abolished throughout society. It was during the 18th and 19th centuries that ideas about justice, equality, and human rights led to the end of judicial torture.
So they just
of many limits to the power.
So they just tied him up there and just beat him.
State. It seems that in terms of torture,
oh, fire! Oh my God!
Every criminal would fear, and is now just the stuff of nightmares.
Holy crap, man! Do you believe all these torture devices that we used to have?
Our channel to get notified when we release a new episode.
The
and
rack,
follow us on Twitter and Facebook,
where they would just pull you,
videos.
Pull your arms and legs till you came apart. The Iron Maiden. There was so many ways to. There's so many devices created to torture people. It's insane. We're slightly more civilized now, a little bit, not by a lot. Oh, okay. I knew.
Their small shivering bodies would fit.
I knew that was going to come into play. Someone's going to go in there. Oh, there's some bleach. There's the sledgehammer. Oh, the sledgehammer is used to hit them, and then the bleach is used to clean it. This is such a trap, man. Take that hammer or something. What's this say? Ichabod Crane, Beauty, Bluebeard. Boy Blue, Rose Red. Bigby Wolf, Bigby Wolf, Bigby Wolf, Bigby Wolf. Snow White's sister is Rose Red. So there's a ladder here. Can I go up this ladder? Or what? No? Alright, where am I supposed to go then? I can't go back? What are we doing here, guy? Oh, was there a way around? I thought this ended over here. I didn't see there was a way around. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Dude, you're gonna get ambushed so hard. Also, this reminds me of Resident Evil Village a little bit. Okay. Silver bullet. You should grab those, man.
The big bad wolf.
Shut up. Oh! Where'd she come from?
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Cut the shit.
Cut this shit out!
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners? Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town?
Bam.
Oh, come on! Is that the best you can do?
Should have clawed her in the face. Take that silver bullet and stick in her eyeball. Oh no. Who's going in the lava? Where's everybody else? Oh, I pressed A instead of D. That was a fast one. Keep her going. Keep her going. Oh, I hit that one. I guess I was too slow. Okay, no, that was dodge. Oh, come on.
Where are you? Come out and face me!
Behind you. You're doing a bad job, guy. Yeah, throw her in the bucket. I missed the bucket. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. I know this is a horror game. this time? Oh. Oh no. Oh. Oh, we've never seen a full form. That one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I'll huff and puff, and I'll blow all you fuckers away. I didn't know he turned into a giant wolf, too. I thought that his werewolf form was the best. Whoa! No! Oh, I think we broke her right before she got him. Is she gonna go back together? New Book of Fables. Oh wow, there's 3. Winter Wolf, Bigby's mother. Bigby's mother, Winter, fell in love with the North Wind and bore him 7 wolf cubs. But he quickly grew tired of her and left Winter. Heartbroken and alone, she tried to care for the cubs despite her grief. She was especially fond of Bigby, but as the runt of the litter, he was often teased by his older brothers. After Winter's death, Bigby's siblings went in search of their father, but Bigby stayed behind to protect his mother's corpse from scavengers. Unfortunately, he was too small to defend her. From then on, he vowed to eat something bigger each day until he was large enough to confront his father and finally make him pay for the pain he caused his family. The Big Bad Wolf, Bigby's true form. Bigby's true form is that of a giant 8-foot-tall wolf. In addition to his iconic huff and puff power, he has also inherited other abilities from his father, the North Wind. For example, Bigby is able to hold his breath for an abnormally long amount of time, making it impossible for him to drown. I didn't know that. Mary's loyalty, part of the job. Part of the ship, part of the crew, part of the ship. Bloody Mary began working for the Crooked Man many centuries ago. He promised her freedom to do as she pleased, as long as she agreed to act as his personal bodyguard and hitman. Because of the Crooked Man's power and influence, Mary never had to worry about getting caught by the authorities. She enjoys her job immensely and would defend the Crooked Man to the death, mostly because she finds it fun. We got 3 left. These other ones must be choices that we didn't make. He always seems to find a shirt and tie to put on. What's up, Crooked Man? I'm coming for you. A silver bullet. Complete chapter 3. What's up now?
Bigby? You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of specially designed... I won't miss next time.
5 more.
Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
Don't be so sure that's the plan. You're dealing with me now. Back to the to the apartments? Yeah.
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that?
Why would you want
I will have
that?
a trial.
That's exactly what she wants.
Are we clear?
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me. Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you
You really want the truth. It's about faith. It's about justice. It's about Fabletown.
really want the truth?
This is about protecting Fabletown. When some asshole murders 2 of our people, it's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie.
Georgie's
He's
dead.
dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand.
I just realized how crooked his nose is.
You have an obligation to bring me in. But you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind.
I agreed to his terms.
What do you say?
If I try to take the gun, he could shoot me and I'd be dead. If I don't try to take the gun, he'll have a gun. They could potentially kill me at any time. Shit.
Fine.
Oh.
I'm sure Miss White will be pleased.
Nice.
Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers.
I chose to spare the Crooked Man.
And your punishment will follow.
That's how we do it here in this country. You have the right to a trial. My last cigarette. Complete chapter 4.
But we have to do something. Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing?
You have a right to a trial by a jury of your peers. And if you're a Twitch watcher, you have the right to subscribe and not see any ads. You also have the right to not subscribe and watch the ads, whatever you want to do. It's up to you. But if you do subscribe for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime, Not only will you not have to see the ads, you can join my private Satisfactory server and come play with us. Otherwise, you gotta be lucky and wait and get gifted a sub. I'm running a 3-minute ad break, which will shut off pre-roll ads for the next hour.
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours.
I'm fine. He didn't make it easy.
We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
That I didn't die.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do you have to say for
Where
yourself?
the fuck do you get off?
Poor
You think
girls.
you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
Well, this is your jury, man. Doesn't look good.
they
You're
have
a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook.
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
You gave the order? You gave the order.
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed him, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute.
Yes.
So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
Listen,
He was behind it. I killed him. I did kill him, but he was gonna die. He wasn't behind it. I don't worry about it. I'd rather say he died than I killed him. Crap, I gotta say I killed him. Maybe he'll say he was gonna die anyway.
sincerely hope not.
I killed him. He's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charge?
How about I kill you instead?
If you'd wait a moment.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
Snow appreciates that.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Yeah.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple...
Oh, where's Nerissa? Where's the Little Mermaid? I don't see her. Who else isn't here? Guess that's it.
counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of
Magical artifacts. And resisting arrest and being a condescending prick and kidnapping Crane. Don't interrupt.
magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're an...
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What? We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government, and most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching well.
Yeah, with if proven, she said.
Fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get on
but
with it
we promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to let
is
him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
What happened to your eye?
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
That's not what Georgie said. You covered it up. That's not what Georgie said.
That's bullshit. Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
What did you tell him?
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Crap. I wish Georgie was here.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
I was attacked. It was a trap. I wouldn't call that help. I was attacked.
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man.
The crowd is considering the Crooked Man's point. You better have a point. I think you're done. They didn't want to protect you.
Just to save someone.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people. Use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that. Hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all in line.
You forget it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
We didn't abandon anybody. Don't turn this on us. That was Crane. Yeah. There were multiple times when, like when Lily went missing, Bigby didn't go look for her. There was another time when someone needed help and he wasn't there. I don't remember who it was. Oh, it was the butcher. We didn't abandon anybody. Don't turn this on us. That was Crane. What was Crane? What'd Crane do?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands.
Except her big tree.
Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself.
He's gonna talk his way out of this.
And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much, but they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th
Her
floor?
voice sounds
No.
familiar.
The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree?
Snow White did want it burned, and I didn't do it. Snow isn't to blame. She made a mistake.
Snow, why would you want that?
I know. Snow made a mistake.
I had very good reasons for asking you to do that. She was working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes.
That's what I just said.
But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection.
We're trying to protect you. We'll do better. We didn't get you into this mess.
No one can.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you from people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you, exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
He took Faith and Lily from us. He never cared about any of you. He never cared. We're ending that?
And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
We're not gonna tolerate this shit anymore. The debts are wiped. His business is closed. He's done.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Very good, very good.
What's he gonna do?
The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White.
He's gonna
But
escape.
it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie
murders.
was working for you. Bigby got a confession
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister.
Vivian and Georgie are both dead. Hey Malik, what's going on? We turned into the big bad wolf and killed Bloody Mary, and then we arrested this guy, the Crooked Man, and he's on trial right now.
But I think such a statement
This
would
is
carry
the
more
end.
weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke, especially given Bigby's history.
Oh, Vivian pulled her ribbon off and her head fell off, so that broke the spell for all the other girls with ribbons. So the other one should be able to speak now. Where is the Little Mermaid? We need her.
What are you talking about?
Fuck you. What about your history? You can't talk your way out of this. I don't know what he said. I was talking. I wasn't paying attention.
Snow?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this.
I just
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course.
Where are you going with this? Just shut up. Where are you going with this?
Where are you going with this?
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody?
I was
beaten-
nice to him. I was nice to him. I gave him a drink of his whiskey. I gave him a cigar. I didn't hit him.
The mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd
Bluebeard did that.
all just let that go?
That was Bluebeard, not me.
He was a murder suspect.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
That's not true. Calm down. Everyone fucking shut up.
Listen,
The
I know...
laws apply when we need them.
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to...
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more?
This old lady's voice sounds familiar. I think she must have played somebody on The Walking Dead or something. Who filled your lives with the promise of more?
Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby? Miss White?
Yes, yes. We need her, because the spell's broken on her ribbon, so she can talk now. That's the Little Mermaid.
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like
What?
to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
You don't need to do this. She has something to say.
Bluebeard.
What?
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one
Her eyebrows are so close together.
toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
No.
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Vivian killed herself. She wanted you all freed.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa!
your-
My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you.
PC has been working flawlessly ever since I removed my GPU. Oh no! So you wait. So you think it's the GPU? I read the notifications on my phone, but I didn't go through Discord and read them all. What was happening with it? It's just crashing? So you had a spare GPU that you put in there? I still don't know what the hell's wrong with mine because it didn't freeze again until what the hell? We were playing something. Was it Far Cry? No, we were playing something a couple weeks ago and it happened that one time. Just woke up and started a game and it reboots. I got my CPU. Oh, graphics. Did you check the connection? I don't know. Do you have an NVIDIA? That's why. uh it's a big pain in the ass and it sucks, but one time I had to go and reinstall all the GPU drivers. Took the GPU out and plugged it back in. Same thing within seconds. It loaded up Windows. I don't know much about AMD. I've never had an AMD graphics card. I did have an AMD processor in the other computer, or we still do. But that's old. I built that like 10 years ago. And I got it because it was cheaper. And it was definitely, even though it's rated higher gigahertz, it's way slower than my lower gigahertz rated Intel. But we're not talking about CPUs. Man, I think if it was me, I would try to, since you got GPU or CPU graphics, try and uninstall or reinstall all the graphic drivers and then put it back in and see what happens. In game it would just be ass. That's the only thing I can think of to like do a further test on it. Unless Zalen's got any ideas.
The only...
Oh. This confirms it, and he is going to pay for it.
two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole.
And this just confirms it.
That he's an asshole?
He made Georgie do it. It was always him.
You're winning the crowd.
Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back...
You're gonna take the word of a sex worker?
back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
Can you take it in to like a computer shop or something and have them test it or something? For cheaper than just buying a new one? Set up my warranty. Oh, you got warranty. Just waiting for them to accept it. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Well, you just have to wait for it, I guess, then.
Guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat.
This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free.
What'd you expect? You're done talking. I could just rip you apart. Get a new case. That was a problem for the other computer. Especially when I got the GTX 1080 in there, it was a little case and it would thermal throttle it a lot. And then, so I got a better case for it and I put a couple extra fans because the top is open and it doesn't do it anymore. You know, though, I need to test, hopefully this weekend, my old Yeti microphone that's on the other computer isn't working. And the connection has been loose, the plug into the mic. Like, if you bump it, it'll cut it out. So it might just be the plug or the cord. I don't know, but I haven't had a chance to work on it.
After this.
Wait!
What?
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you
Her voice. Who's her voice if she talks again?
talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
I think she voiced somebody in The Walking Dead or something. I'm getting one of those cases with like 8 fan capabilities. I don't need that much, but I want it. I have the Corsair case. It's got 2 fans in the front and a big one in the back. And the whole top of it is just a screen. So I could put a bunch of fans in the top if I wanted to, but I don't need to. It stays nice and cool. If the drivers are corrupt, it can hard reset, but it doesn't happen often. Yeah, I mean, it's possible. It might not be very as common, but it's possible. But if they're going to send you a new one, then fuck it. Get a new one. Or would they just be corrupted all of a sudden? Why would my PC just start freezing all of a sudden when I've had this for like 8 years? And then it started freezing out of nowhere all the time, and now it happened one time since we updated some stuff, and it hasn't happened again. Why would my keyboard screw up? I don't know. There's just so much weird stuff that happens with computers. Do you have automatic update? So, no updates. I do, but there hasn't been GPU update since last year. Anything could have happened. Something could have gotten, written over by mistake. There's just so much weird stuff. Like, every computer that I've used has like its own personality. They all work different, even though they got the same OS and everything. They all work a little bit different. It's weird. And we still don't know why mine's freezing when the hell we were playing something and I turned the graphics up and then it broke it. Can't remember what it was. It was just a week or 2 ago.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
There been enough
I don't give a shit.
bloodshed
So we
already?
get rid of him.
As long as you
Dangerous.
get him out of
We
here.
can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting.
It's getting RMA'd. Give me a new one for my suffering. Yeah. Just send it back. Get a new one. Sell it. Get a better one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they send you a new one. Put it up for sale. New in the box. I don't know if you want to. Snow should decide. We should vote. I'm making the call. We should vote.
Yourself.
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Yes, Sheriff.
Rip his head off. Throw him down the well. Lock him up. Yeah, it is kind of a pain. You got to wait for him to send you a new one. You probably got to send that one back or something. And then you get the new one. Then you got to go through the hassle of selling it. And then you got to buy yourself another one. It could be a long time till all that gets done. I'll think about it as I did want to switch to NVIDIA. The new NVIDIA cards are actually affordable this time around. Yeah, not when I bought mine. It wasn't affordable. I can't believe that, man. I waited so long to get one, and I found one after all those years, so I bought it, and then the prices went down. I think I'm going to lock him up. I could rip his head off.
Everyone, I'm...
Not this way.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's going to fall.
I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Fabletown will remember that.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you
After
can't
what
be serious.
he's done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
Fabletown Justice. When a criminal is captured in Fabletown, the traditional procedure is to hold a formal hearing in front of the community or concerned parties. However, exceptions are often made to expedite the process. In reality, there aren't any hard and fast rules for these types of situations, and the extent to which policies are upheld can depend on who is being charged. What if they give me a 7900 for my suffering? Well, they'll give you the same one. Might have to give you a coupon. Black History Month. Yeah, tell them, hey, this is Black History Month, and I'm black. You owe me.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
All right, do it.
The north wind blows. I had that happen with my earbuds. They didn't have the ones that I had anymore, so they sent me like the next ones up. Hey, you can't smoke in here. Oh, she turned him into a bird?
Not what I was expecting. Morning, crooked man.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Work is work, I guess.
What's
Hey,
that
Sheriff.
guy's name?
You
Fly
gonna
Licker?
come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
I'd cry from excitement.
This fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf? Flycatcher left his keys.
Flycatcher. I call them Fly Licker.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Oh, sure.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
New Book of Fables. A new order. Snow White in charge. With Crane out of the picture, Mayor Cole has officially appointed Snow White King Cole. Snow White is the director of operations and deputy mayor in his absence. Many would say this promotion is a long time coming since she was instrumental in the establishment of Fabletown and personally ensured that many Fables made it to the new world safely. She's also been doing the work of deputy mayor unofficially for years. I thought it was heavily on my power supply. I don't even know what brand mine is. I can't see it.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Is he going to my apartment? What? After I get the car and a pen display tablet, I'm probably going to see what GPU I can upgrade to. If anything, just buy a whole new PC. What happened? Damn it. Don't tell me I can't finish the game. I can't skip anything. Alright, I guess we gotta watch this again. Damn it.
Not what I was expecting. Morning, crooked man.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Did she cut his tongue out?
Work is work, I guess.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
She's got a ribbon.
Oh, Mr. Wolf? Flycatcher left his keys.
Listen, Snow, can we talk? I wanted to...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Replacing the power supply is a pain in the ass because you have to unplug and replug everything. I had to do that on the other computer. But yeah, I mean, you could have bought a new one. Not that they're super expensive. You could have bought a new one and taken that one out, put it in, and it would have been the same. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I would have needed to take my CPU cooler out as well, which made me even more depressed. Oh yeah, I never reapplied any thermal grease paste after all these years.
Jesus!
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me, for fuck's sake! I don't give a shit! You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day.
He's going to the farm. What are you doing?
Shit!
Just go grab that, would you?
How are you, holding up? I know this isn't ideal for you.
Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'd get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
What's up, Clementine?
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her, she
I'm busy.
was nice.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, 'cause when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
I'm sorry, TJ, but, look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundy seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No, some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
Like the sheep?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
Different games and our software combos could be spiking your temps more than what doing benchmarks would. Huh. I didn't even know I had to do that till we were talking about it that one time. Where Colin go, must be missing, he gets to stay. How should I know?
How should I know?
Grandmaster Librarian.
Saying goodbye?
I suppose I'll do that eventually. Next time I get over to Micro Center or something.
Hi.
Hi.
You can take that ribbon off now.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
What if I pull the ribbon off and she dies?
Let me help.
Bigby, I know you're trying to help, but this is just something I need to do on my own, okay? Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand.
Did she kill them?
You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
I think she killed them.
Nerissa, just tell me what happened.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You sold out your friends. You were trying to protect them. Georgie didn't do mercy. What did she do? Oh, she told Georgie that they were planning something?
Georgie didn't do mercy. You know that.
He could have been reasoned with. I was counting on that. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
She noticed that. What's that mean?
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her. Just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them...
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
I'm sorry, Nerissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
No one's ever fucking happy.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Bye. How many
You're
of you
not
looked
as bad as
How many of you looked at her butt?
everyone says you are.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Go after her?
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Happily ever after. What did you do to Georgie? You and 68% killed Georgie. Did you give the crooked man a trial? You and 89% did. How did you punish your crooked man? You and 47% chose to imprison him. Did you accept TJ's gift for Snow? 98% did. What were your last words to Narissa? You and 54% said, I hope I've done some good. Special stats. Beauty, you impressed her with your detective skills. Bluebeard, you fought him after the interrogation. Butcher, you offered him protection at the business office. Colin, you gave him a drink. When he asked for one in your argument, you helped him to avoid the farm. Crooked Man, you took him back to the witching well. You imprisoned him. Tweedledee, you confiscated Dee's money while he was in custody. Faith, deceased, you gave her money after the fight with the woodsman. Georgie, deceased, you took money from Georgie's safe. So? Greenleaf, you offered her a job. Gren, you drank with Gren after Lily's funeral. Narissa, you tried to take the ribbon during your final conversation. So? Snow, you brought her along with you to the Trip Trap. You promised to bring the crooked man back alive. Tiny Tim, you chose to wait for him. TJ, you accepted his beetle and promised to give it to Snow. Toad, you stood up for him when Snow wanted to send him to the farm. You gave him money. That's it. When's the next one come out? Continue the story. Pick up a graphic novel today. What do we got for extras? Nothing. Complete chapters. Okay. Well, let's see when the next one comes out. Finished. Uninstall. I know I saw The Wolf Among Us 2 coming up. Yeah, it just says 2024. Well, fine. Well, that means that we need Epic up here. February 22nd, the Pacific Drive. What day is that? Thursday, of course. So, oh, Malik, I don't know if you heard me last night. It seems like you've been wanting to get to bed early instead of staying up till 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. If you want, we can do something first thing tomorrow instead of waiting until later. The only reason that I usually wait till later is because not everybody's ready until then, but if you'd rather play early so you don't have to stay up forever, we can do that. Otherwise, I was planning on starting this tomorrow, which I could still do later.
So you're still running your parents' Frogurt store. That is adorable.
As soon as the insurance money comes in, this place will look good as new.
Susan Coldwell. She wrecked my shop. Oh, that corporate butt sniffer and I have a polyamorous date with my punching fist.
Getting on Forge's super successful Dirty 30 is a lifelong dream. It's irrefutable proof to the rest of the world that Octavia Wallace Starr exists. That I'm a somebody.
You, however, are not on this list. You're anonymous, unrecognized, a nobody.
I don't think I've ever seen this trailer.
We use innovation and technology to help people and protect life, not casually destroy it as a matter of course.
You're a revolutionary, boss.
We are on the cusp of a world with less bloodshed.
We could
change the world for the better.
Get rich and famous.
Kick Susan Coldwell's ass.
Let's take the fight to them.
Just tell me who to shoot and where to shoot them.
Are you flirting with me?
Lady! You are dead.
Now that's a pitch.
Reese. Is there some gameplay in any of these trailers?
Bloody. They end bloody too. Sometimes, all it takes to change the galaxy is a trio of losers trying to get through a bad day.
We are in the middle of a TDR invasion.
Whoa.
Leave immediately! This area is now under TDR jurisdiction!
They think there was a vault key being kept on the station.
If we can find whatever's in that vault before TDR does, we can change our lives.
Ew.
We're bad at this, like really bad. TDR has many guns, talking guns, guns with legs.
I'm gonna blast you so freaking bad! Yeah! Shut up, Richard!
Dude, this should be good. I hope it's good.
I always wanted to change the universe for the better, and now we actually can!
But more importantly, we'll be drowning in
Ash.
Why are you people like this? If you happen to see any corpses along the way, don't worry about them. They're just, yeah, don't worry about them.
That's it. All right. Well, we need to install this. As someone who has played and beat it, it is good. Well, we're playing it tomorrow. Malik, did you hear me about playing early tomorrow? What, let's see what Gears of War we got. We also got Far Cry. All right. Ultimate Edition for Windows 10. Is this the first one? So we got 1, 4, and 5. I never played any of these. Can't even play that. Oh, damn it. Well, is there something else you want to play? Can you play Far Cry? Man, crap. Overcooked 2? Okay. I've been wanting to play that with an adult. I've only played it with a 6-year-old. Where'd my Game Pass go? Stardew Valley? Ugh. I'll play it. I've played it before. Wouldn't even try gaming on the onboard graphics. If you want to try it, I'll play it. I do want to play this with an adult. And I don't even know, is it just 2-player? Xbox local co-op 2 to 4, online co-op 2 to 4. Online co-op 2 to 4. Got a friend who plays Stardew. I played it a couple times with Laura, and it's not bad. It's just like, that's like my limit of pixel graphics. I can't handle too much pixel graphics. It's fine. It's not a bad game. It's got the energy thing though. Like you only have so much energy per day. I don't love that. Just in case if your CPU graphics, then you're fucked till things get shipped back. You got an extra GPU laying around? I got a 1080 laying around, but I don't want to get rid of it in case I ever need one. Okay. CPU better. What can I do for like 20 minutes? Let me take a look. For Micro Center, do they got warranty? So Micro Center does, you get the manufacturer's warranty and then you pay extra for store warranty for so many years, which and it's like a percentage of the cost of the thing that you bought. And I did it on like expensive things like my GPU or yeah. And I think I did it on all my microphone equipment. I'm looking at everything on my desktop here. No spare GPU. Oh, this is the Angler one. Let's check out this Call of the Wild the Angler. Dishonest and I were going to play it the other day and we never got to it. Accept the terms. Checking for updates, syncing data, launching game. Oh, it's also ad time. And I only got about 20 minutes, so I'm going to run a 60-second ad break that'll shut off pre-rolls for the next 20 minutes. So if you don't want to see those ads, you can subscribe for $5 or for free with the Twitch Prime. You'll also be able to join my private Satisfactory server and come play with us. Here's the 1-minute ad break now. This the one time I'm staying up till 1 a.m. on a work night. Tonight. I got 20 minutes and I gotta go get to bed so I can stay up late tomorrow. Getting Paul World. Oh. Come on. What's taking so long? Is it broken? Oh, something happened. There it goes. Pre-purchase now. The Elder Scrolls Online Gold Road. On Discord.
What is it about your hobby that keeps you coming all the way out here? Is it the freedom? Wandering in search of that perfect spot? You've made your own path through these hills. Tasted the fresh water of our lakes, our rivers. You've been on the water with friends at sunrise and helped the locals long past sunset.
No.
But you just keep coming back. At this spot, you got a pretty good idea what's lurking beneath the surface. But there's only one way to find out. Whether it's the one you write home about or the one that gets away, that feeling is what gets you hooked. That whether it's your first time or your 100th time, you never know what you're gonna catch until it's caught. Call of the Wild, the Angler.
Yay. Finals added a solo mode.
I'm Clayton David
10-year-old.
Johnson, and I would say this here is my park. But from this day forward, well, that ain't quite true. As far as the eye can see, stream to sky, grove to gully, this ain't mine no longer. It's ours. Ours to explore, ours to cherish, and most importantly, ours to take responsibility for. Because if we don't, not a soul will. Take your time to drink it in and get used to life here. The hot springs or mountain lake are great goals. But you call the shots, go where you'd like. Your equipment will take more than a little mastery. But if it's easy, it ain't worth doing. And you'll thank your lucky stars you did in the end. It's true that sweet Mother Nature offered up this bountiful providence. But over the years, man has spat on it, ground it underfoot, siphoned off her plenty for ruin. It's been the job of us Johnsons to keep it together since 1872. And trust me, it ain't easy. Hell, I'm not even sure it's possible. But it's well worth it. What we have today is beautiful beyond compare. It's due to the collective efforts of every guest that I can welcome you. Golden Ridge Reserve.
Okay, I get it. Alright, after all that, I don't know if I have time to play. Oh, I gotta pick my guy. That's a girl with a beard. Oh, wait. I'm a girl. Wait. Oh, no, that was right. Hat? No hats. No mask. Hair? That's all we get. Okay. And we're here.
Sophia Taylor from Taylor's Tackles here, and I hear you're in need of a little fishing refresher. Well, let me tell you, you've come to the right place. Although another right place to go would be Taylor's Tackles, right down at the Central Outpost. Can't miss it.
You'll be presented with some short explanations and instructions.
Now, first things first, let's get you in position. Step up to the pier if you please.
No fire damage.
I see you brought your own rod. Can't get anywhere if you don't take it out, so you do the honors. So, let's start off with a simple cast. Keep those shoulders and hips square for me. Reel it in. Take your time. Get used to it. Now we're fishing for real. I'd like to see a nice clean cast. Strike as soon as she bites and reel her in when she's tired.
How deep do I go? Okay. Trophy shot. Take the shot. How do I do it? Oh, come on. Take the picture. Damn it. I don't know what button it is. I'm pressing all the buttons. What? What do I do? Okay, whatever. Enter. Put it back. Catching fish will earn you XP and credits. Credits allow you to buy new equipment.
not yours to keep, so even if you love her, you gotta let her go.
Oh, there's one out there. Oh, I didn't go far enough. Oh. Oh, I got a bigger one. Green sunfish. Alright, we gotta go over there.
We're here to fish, not be fish.
Beware of wading too deep. You're not allowed to swim in the reserve. Is there anything to loot in here? I can't even go in? Did I get an axe? I want to go up there. What? This is like Firewatch.
Golden Ridge Reserve. What's in the name?
Oh.
Well, this one dates all the way back to the late 18th century. French trappers named the park Crête d'Or.
It's like a viewpoint. Okay. Map. Shop. Car. Okay. Can I jump off here? Yes! Okay.
This right here is my pride and joy. The Central Reserve Outpost. This ain't just any outpost. You'll find all the bells and whistles here, like Taylor's Tackles, a brand new shop run by my friend Sophia. Other than that, you'll be able to find notice boards, storage lockers, a boathouse, and a garage for easy access to transportation, plus a flagpole for yourself.
All the bells and whistles. Whistles. I feel like I need to be picking up sticks and fiber and making an axe and stuff. Now that you call the car, move to the left door and press E. Alright, I got a car. Oh wait. It's making a noise. Yeah. Log entry 2.
Nice to put a fish to a face. While you're here, can I interest you in a bargain?
Q to open the quick menu, select the bait category, and switch to minnow? Bait? Minnow. About to sleep? Yeah, I'm about done in 5 minutes here. Cool. Well, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Where, I guess I'll just start New Tales from the Borderlands, and unless you want to try something, I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna work. And we'll go from there. Catch another fish. Go to the jetty. I want to drive my car. No clue if it'll work. Okay. Well, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Yeah. WASD, huh? Okay. V, change camera. This is on the roof. This is on the hood. Whoa. It's really, it's really touchy. Oh, jeez. Oh, we got space for e-brake. I kind of slid her sideways a little bit there. Alright. Let's see about, I could get a boat. I could get a boat. I heard it just drop. Oh, I didn't want to. I just wanted to stand on it. What about the places that I saw? Here. Well, cancel. Add a marker. I don't know. Woo! You have just hit the reserve. Press to turn back now. Wait, what? Otherwise, you'll be put back where you are standing. Don't worry, there's nothing to see beyond the boundary. I didn't do anything. I can't drive the boat now? Alright, let's try to catch a fish. And that's probably about it. I have hands, but no legs. Oh, I do have feet. They're right there. Alright, let's try to do it without the boat in the way. How deep? I don't know how deep. Too slow. I didn't know what bait to use. Oh! I got you. I got you. I got you. Ooh, a black crappie. That's pretty crappy. Well done. Swapping your bait lure is a good strategy to use if you're not getting any bites or want to catch different species. Changing hooks will affect the size of the fish. Small fish will not bite bigger hooks. Drag and tension. Oh wait, I think I just went past a noise. Where was it? Fine. Managing drag and line tension is important when catching bigger fish. Too much tension and the line could snap. Too little drag and the fish will start swimming away. Tension is viewed by the circle in the bottom right corner of the screen. Can vary with X and Z. Ooh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, close. Oh no, too much. How am I supposed to watch that and the fish at the same time? Where's the fish? Oh, that's it. Oh, smallmouth bass. Only downside of this week is I work all weekend and likely into the middle of the week. I did have the last 3 days off, so you won't be around to play much this weekend. A higher drag increases the stopping power of your reel, preventing fish from taking the line. This also increases the line tension, which is a double-edged sword. A higher tension will tire the fish faster, but also puts the line at risk of snapping. Sometimes the fish will be too large for the gear and require a stronger tackle. Greet the warden. Alright, I think I'm done for tonight. Thanks so much for coming to hang out with me tonight, everybody, and finishing The Wolf Among Us. We'll play the second one as soon as it comes out. And come back tomorrow, 8 p.m. Mountain Time, MST, for the start of New Tales from the Borderlands, which should be fun. Can hop on my normal time, 9 p.m., but I'll be done around midnight. Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. Well, yeah, I'll get on New Tales from the Borderlands as soon as possible so I can make some progress on that before you're ready. So, cool. Thanks again for being here, everybody. I really do appreciate it. And I will be back tomorrow for a long stream and multiplayer night. And I'll talk to you then. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Later.